Hello, everybody. Those of you that do manage to find my channel, this is I wrote this as the name of my channel. I'm actually David Weiser. I had a former YouTube channel with my actual real life name on it, and my purpose of having this particular channel is just to give updates, get copyright protection on works in progress, as actual proof that I actually have written the things that I claim to have written, and get those pieces protected with the YouTube content copyright protections. And because I had a story stolen from me, um, that I wrote about 10 years ago, and it was stolen from me, and people did whatever they did with it, and I want to avoid that situation again. Anyway, um, so I want to go and screen share and show you a little bit about what I've been working on. Um, go to screen share and collapse this down and go to my one of my Whitepad pages. Now, this story here, the Purifier Clouds. Now, it's a computer simulation kind of story. It's takes place in basically the same universe that I've been writing my previous stories in. The what I formerly called the Demoniac, which is now under the title Vamponic. It's under the title Vamponic. And oh, and I also want to mention that the YouTube drama that's been going on is I do not want it on my channel. It will not be permitted on my channel. The only thing on my channel is the stuff about my writing. Nothing else. I will not allow anything else. No comments. No nothing that has nothing else to do with except what I'm writing. If I have a comment on my channel and it has anything to do with anything else, as soon as I discover it, I will delete it. I am not discussing any of the YouTube drama that's been going on in the GDC and the Dragoons and all that, and the Shanty for Christ and the G-Man and all that. That none of that will be permitted on my channel at all. Not even so much as a hello. This channel is going to be strictly for my writing. Well, anyway, so I want to see, this is out of 39 stories, this thing, and I don't even have it developed yet. It's already number 19 out of 40 stories. It's number 9 out of 14 stories. And the reason why it's kind of in the middle area is because I don't have it really that developed yet. It's just preliminary ideas. I'm not going to show any content right now, but basically my idea was, and okay, there's a picture of me right here from the old days. I had to do a little bit of photoshopping to get it colorized because it's an old black and white picture, and I colorized it a bit. So that's a picture of me from back in the day, and my idea was I had this idea that you know all the crap that I've gone through over the last 3 decades since I got out of the military, and I decided I want to more seriously pursue some sort of writing hobby. And even though I've never been able to get published due to lack of skill, due to lack of context, due to basically lack of knowledge and access, and the fact that I was, most of my life, I've just been barely, making it, just barely surviving and stuff, and family crap and everything. And so it just never took off for me. I just never got anywhere. And live and learn. But anyway, so I was thinking, 1985 is roughly about when I started getting, wanting to get more serious and wanting to like do things, construct things. And so I took a story concept, like what was the best selling, I went and looked, what was the best selling books, stories, stuff that happened in 1985. And there were two stories. One was Well, heck, it wasn't. I can't think of the name of it now. And I should. Maybe I'm just tired. But oh yeah, Integral Trees. Uh, it's this the book. The novel is called Integral Trees, and then there was another one called The Neuromancer. Now, the Neuromancer is where they got a lot of the ideas for the movie The Matrix, and we get a lot of our current ideas from The Matrix because it was so popular, it was so famous as a movie, and it spawned two sequels and a bunch of other fictional fan fiction stuff and side stuff. So but the book, The Neuromancer, I believe William Gibson wrote it. Now that started it all. And anyway, so I was asking myself, what if I could take those two concepts and merge them, and then bring it into my universe? And now, and the things that I've got on display, which I'm not showing right now, the things that I've got on display on this website is not something that I want to publish. It's just a universe that I'm putting together, that I'm incorporating into other story backgrounds. And just me putting the description out there, a brief little scene that I had, a possible scene, not something that I want to like put published or anything. Basically, what I used to call my writing pad, just the idea parts of it. Um, this is what it has already. Out of 40, almost about 40 stories that are in the same area that are being written or already have been written. I'm already ranked 19. So it's going well. It's going well. And my idea is to just to get started is to write a series of short stories. And what I want to do is like each month I want to take a concept, like I'm starting with 1985, back when I got out active duty in the military. Or actually it was, yeah, the beginning of 1985 into 1984. And just take a couple of the best selling concepts of each month for a year, or I take 2 months rather. 1 month to get everything organized, to get this everything set up, and then the next month to actually write the short story. So that way I'm taking my time and doing it. And every 2 months I move forward in time a year, and I take like two or three of the best concepts of science fiction, and I study them, spend a week or two studying them, and then figure out how to combine their concepts, and then create my own story from it. Completely different characters, completely different story idea, and what have you, and just have a series of short stories starting 1985 all the way up, possibly to the current time period. And or maybe if I only get like, I don't know, 10 or 12 stories, then I might try to see if I can't have it published as an anthology. And I'm going to try to get the stories to where they're like instead of short stories, they're actual chapters. They're actually chapters in the same book, but they can read. But they can read like say, if you just pick a story in the middle, it'll be a complete story in and of itself. But it'll be like in chapters. So that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm working on. So just because I haven't posted any content lately, I've got other things going on, and I'm not like all about the YouTube drama. That's just some crap that people people have nothing going on in their lives. People who have nothing else going on in their lives, they spend all their time in the freaking YouTube drama, which just blows my freaking mind. How are you going to spend all of your energy, all of your time in freaking drama? And that's what I complained to a friend of mine, is that YouTube has become a place, it seems, where people make videos literally about nothing except other people's shit. that's what pisses me off. It's literally like if you go into somebody's channel, and especially if it's the GDC, it's nothing about getting in somebody else's shit. It ain't about like hobbies. Not like you go to a YouTube channel and say somebody's got a YouTube channel about cars or about comic books or about movies or about something. About something. But the GDC is about absolutely nothing but other people's personal bullshit. Just their personal bullshit, like a freaking like a bunch of old women gossiping about each other. That's all it is. And I am not being about that. I am not being. I don't want that, and I certainly don't want it on my current channel. It will get removed, and that person will get banned if they bring it. Not no family crap, not no YouTube crap, just the stuff about my writing. Well, anyway, I thought I'd put this out here, and so you all have a good day. Peace.